I thought you weren't gonna talk to me.
I can't believe you used me as the thumbnail. We didn't discuss this.
Usually we preview the thumbnails, and especially if we put each other in the pictures. And yesterday for our video for the porch, I put Philip dancing on the porch, and then he's like, "Oh, how's the video doing?" I was like, "It's doing great." And he's like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "I put you in the thumbnail." And he's like, "I'm going to look." So he runs to the computer and he's like, "Oh my goodness." And I put, "Oh my, the father of my children." On the title.
Oh, wow.
It was a good thumbnail. Who knew you had moves like that? You even surprised me, I think, with that one.
What? So Elysia is hanging these absolutely gorgeous studio lights that we have. We actually bought a set for the backyard studio, and we have another set.
And I hope I've measured properly that these will go zigzagged all the way to the extension cord. Also hoping I don't break a leg trying to do this. If my calculations are correct, this will fit here, and then the extension cord that I have will then go into the house under the door. But I would like to electrical tape this together just so that it doesn't get pulled out. I'm going to try to kind of fit this underneath here once I know I reach the plug. So I'm just going to temporarily do it until I know it works. It's magical!
Oh wow, it's amazing.
And then when we get furniture and plants and stuff out here,
Oh wow. It
we're
just
lighting
lights
up
it
the neighborhood.
It's really beautiful.
It's so pretty. I love them. It's like another living room now. So fun. I think I need a little Windex on a cloth just to get the dust
Off of the
yeah, the
bulbs.
drywall dust from inside is kind of covering some of the light bulbs. But that's okay.
Couch looks so
It looks
nice.
so good. I can't wait. So I'm envisioning 2 round tables here that can nest together.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking on the top of one of them, maybe I do our compass. And then I can put some cute like plants and candles and stuff. And then my little plant stand, tiered stand here. Probably just like a folded dog bed in one of the corners because, you know, they'll want to be out here. To stage up my porch right now, I'm gonna have to probably use some fake plants because it's obviously winter because it's -14 at least. Can you see my breath?
Wait, go that way. No.
You can't see it? It's freezing. I have 2 pairs of pants on. 2 pairs. Socks. I'm never in socks. It's freezing. But we want to get this out. And I picked up these really cute lanterns. And I don't like to have real candles out here when we're sitting out here with the pups. And these are battery operated, which normally I'm kind of against because I try not to use them if I don't need to. But these are perfect to have out here when we have animals. You just turn them on, they're super cute. So I'm thinking they need to be up on some little like wood tree cut pieces. And then I have some fake plants. I have a few more inside. So I'm excited. I think I'm gonna make some furniture. I love it, it's so pretty. I need to paint the door now. I want to make 2 little nesting tables that are going to go on the front porch that are tiered. So one a little bit shorter than the other and 2 different sizes. And so I'm going to use 2 pieces of scrap plywood for the tops. I really don't have a lot of plywood left that's thick enough. And so ideally I would like these to be just a tiny bit bigger, but I'm going to use the scrap that I have. That way I get to make 2 tables for 0 cost. It doesn't really get a whole lot better than that. So I'm also using a piece of scrap flooring underlayment to make myself a little circle protractor. I'm just using a drill bit to make a hole, and then I'm going to peg it with a screw so that I can keep it in place. All right, so that's gonna be my screw that will be pegged into the center of my board at 10 inches. I know this is 20 wide. At 10 inches, I need to do a hole all the way through so that the tip of my marker will be able to go in there. I made that mistake the other day and then I couldn't figure out, I shifted it while I did it and I was like, how did I mess that up?
Take 3.
Take 871.
Instead
My
of-
marker wouldn't fit in the hole. It wasn't deep enough for the plywood, so we have a pencil. All right. Circle, numeral. Oh, that would be not the right bit. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on this side and then I can cut them out with my scroll saw. And that gives us our tabletop. Bill's gonna sand them for me.
How about I cut them out and you sand them?
Sure, I'll do that.
Or I'll do one, you do the other.
That was part of my madness. I was like, if I just get them to do one, then I'll just have to do the other one. So I'm going to work on the legs, and I don't know how I'm going to design them yet. So.
Ooh.
So I'm assembling my nesting tables, and I still have to do all of the sanding, but I just wanted to show you what I'm doing. So I just made this little triangular shape here. I want to actually make a 3-legged table. That will be a lot easier to nest together if they both have 3 legs. So then I'm just putting this is my bottom base that's gonna go on the ground. And then these are my 1x2s that will get nailed like this upright to make my legs. So you can see that I've done this here on my large table. So I just did the same triangle on the bottom, just made it longer for that one. So this one's almost 20 inches across, and this one is 14 inches. I'm just gonna assemble this one together. So I'm just putting wood glue on the ends. Then I'm gonna use the brad nailer with some nice long brad nails to adhere these together. And then that wood glue will harden really nice and tight like I did on this one overnight. And then we have table legs. Super cute. Tuck it under any way you want. Cute little nesting tables.
So cute.
They need a lot of sanding because I just used some scrap wood to make these, but this one's super sturdy and it's perfect. So this one's just gonna wait for that wood glue to dry before I sand it. I can start sanding this one, and I'm going to paint them and do an indoor-outdoor clear coat on these. That way they'll be able to be outside for as long as we want them to be. And we do have that enclosed porch, so really the elements don't get on these, but I like to make sure they're really protected first. So I'm gonna use my Makita palm sander. We picked this up at McNaughton's last week, and I've used it every single day, multiple times I think since we grabbed it. So I'm really happy that I picked it up, and I just put some fresh sandpaper on it. I'm going to give this a really good sand. I'm gonna use my High Hide white paint, and I'm gonna just paint the tops and leave the bottom raw. I think that'll be super cute. I don't wanna add any more blue because I've decided that I'm going to paint my front screen door with a shade of blue, which I think is gonna look so gorgeous. And we have the blue couch and everything, so I think white is the best for the top. And then I wanna make sure I clear coat it really well for outside.
This High Hide white is extremely white too.
It's so white. Nothing worse than painting white and having the wrong shade. You wouldn't think that white had too many shades, but it really does. White can look really yellowy, really gray, or sometimes even orangey.
Yeah.
We did that. We made the mistake of doing that. We actually painted some white in our house years ago before I discovered Beauty Tone paint, and within about a year, all of the white paint we had painted in the house looked yellow. It looked like we painted it in like a buttery cream color. It definitely was not the fresh white that we were looking for. So once we discovered this paint, perfect.
It's not the first time that I'm happy. It's not the first time I feel good. But it's been a while since that.
Cute, right?
Oh.
Are you tall enough?
Yeah, I can. You're so close.
Can you do
I don't even think I'm tall enough.
I'd ask you to stay if I could.
Oh, you got it. Cute. It's fake. It has to be fake. At least fake plants in February. That's my title. Fake plants in February. We have to do fake plants in Ontario outside. Unless I do like pine trees or something.
Hanging pine
This looks
trees?
really cute.
You can do a hanging pine tree.
Hanging pine tree.
And again, the way it should be. You see, we're more than a couple of hours away from love. So kiss me again and again and again. Just give me goosebumps. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I want to have some plants draping off of it, but still too cold.
It's amazing, bro. And it fits perfectly there. The kids love those tools.
I know. Even Gunnar. Gunnar's like every 2 seconds he goes over and he just like very carefully picks them up and then moves them somewhere else. I'm like, put mommy's tools back. Okay, so do you think this mirror, I never have it hanging up inside because we obviously don't look in this little mirror. It's just for decor. But I thought that it would be super cute hung up or maybe up here. Where should it go?
I like it.
The way that we both feel about this just means go. That's why I said that we should be more than a couple
Okay, so for those of you who are devastated that there's dust on the walls and it looks a little dirty in here, the temperature is like -15 without the wind chill today, and we can't spray this down, and wiping it with a cloth does absolutely nothing because it's outdoor dust. So this is an outdoor living space, and as soon as spring comes, then obviously everything will get wiped down. But over winter, all the salts and dust and debris kind of blows into this space. So we will wipe it in the spring. Relax. I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of our porch makeover. Our flooring, lighting, everything we've done in here is so nice and cozy, and we can't wait to get some real life plants in here when the weather warms up. We have a part 3 later on today, so don't miss out to see what we're doing with the door. We're gonna make a custom wreath and some other DIYs for this space. Let me know in the comments section, black door or blue door? Like blue like in the kitchen, or a jet black door? Let me know. I need your help for later on today's video. So make sure you leave a comment right when you watch this video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and being part of our journey. I will see you later today.